The Anzac Isle Bridge story has been something that has been in the works for years. As a media production company with a strong list of clients, the Stowe story has always been something that has been tinkered with in brief, quiet times, before being forgotten about all over again. One hurdle has always been the lack of good footage of the Goat Island area where Stowe had planned his bridge. Stock footage was invariably focused on the Harbour Bridge area, or if it did focus on the right place, it was usually quite out of date and missing key buildings in the background. So we needed our own aerial footage. Finally, I decided to make an investment in this video project in order to get some. Now, I do know how to swing a camera and do get some shots of use when we work for our clients, but I'm definitely not a professional. Usually I would hire someone to do it for me. But flying in a chopper over Sydney, I really wanted to talk myself into doing it. I wanted a piece of that. So I hired my gimbal and got to grips with it on terra firma. Unfortunately, just like one of Stowe's theories, it was a bit of a disaster. Everything was going okay. The weather was great. I was in the front seat of a Robinson R44, open to the elements, where my feet would literally hang out the side. It wasn't until we got in range of the bridge and started taking the shots we needed that the gimbal went berserk on me. Maybe someone can explain what I might have done wrong or what settings were best. But the gimbal motors were fighting me, and the camera wouldn't hold still. After a few wasted loops, I just shut it down and hoped, using the gimbal as a tripod and the balanced arms would act as a kind of dampener, that I might be able to get shots I could use. Most of it turned out pretty average, unfortunately. But as it was shot in 4K and at 50 frames, I was able to slow down and smooth out some of the bumps. Then, with DaVinci's stabilization, we got footage that we could use. You might notice that the water doesn't look the shimmering blue it does when you think of Sydney Harbour. There was a huge downpour the night before this flight. So all that brown is the runoff that has poured into the harbour. Still, what an awesome way to spend an hour. And despite our video visualizing what might have been with Stowe's unique idea for a bridge, you'd have trouble arguing that the wrong decision was made when looking at the bridge today. Air traffic control directed us back the long way, so it was amazing to see this other side of Sydney too. Not exactly the aerial shoot I planned, but not one I'll forget in a hurry either, and if the footage is a bit rough around the edges, well, that kind of suits the stories we like telling. If you like this kind of thing, or if you just like to see amateur hour camera work, give us a like and subscribe. It will mean a lot.